Hey guys, it's the original Foxy Plush back for another video. Welcome back to Bee Swarm Simulator. So today I'll be going over 5 tips to kill a coconut crab. But before we get into that, please like and subscribe down below. It'll really help this channel, and let's begin. But before we dive into the 5 tips, I would like to go over some things about the coconut crab. So the coconut crab is one of the bosses in the 35 B zone. It has 250,000 health, and it respawns every 1.5 days. So this crab is like the tunnel bear and the alphids. They have a time limit to kill them basically, and you have to destroy it before the time runs out. And after you destroy it, you get all this loot from it, basically. So now let's dive into the tips. Tip number 1. For tip number 1, I would say you should always stay relaxed during killing the coconut crab. Because if you don't stay relaxed, you're probably gonna mess up somehow. So stay relaxed, stay calm, don't freak out when you get hit. Just move at a safe and calm pace. Tip number 2. For tip number 2, I would say have high level bees. So I would say you should have at least level 9 bees and like a vicious bee and a winnie bee. Because a vicious bee and winnie bee, as I said in the last video, they do a lot of damage to any like mobs around them. So if you have vicious bee and winnie bee, it'll give you a higher chance of winning and winning faster. Along with high level bees, having gifted bees would help too, because those will up their attack damage. Tip number 3. For tip number 3, I would say you should attack from the back. So stay in like closest to the edge as possible. Because if you stay close to the edge, the bees will come further out to you, so you're able to collect more coins than you can when you're like in the middle or close up to the crab. Being out farther away, it'll make them come out to you, so you don't have to go as far in and possibly risking your life to die. Tip number 4. For tip number 4, I would say what's important is don't jump or use your parachute. Jumping and using a parachute can make you easily lose control, because the coconut crab like attacks really fast. So it's best if you don't jump or use a parachute, because just in case you mess up with the jumping and like parachuting over to a different place, you don't like run the chance of dying from that. Number 5, use shift lock. So what I usually do is I use shift lock and only use the WASD keys and not use the mouse. Doing that will help you focus more on using those keys in dodging, and you'll be perfectly fine dodging, since the pace that you run at is the pace that it attacks at, so you can get out of the way before it attacks. And a bonus tip for you guys is to not look at the health. The perks of not looking at the health of the coconut crab is that you don't get fixated on like how much time is left, how much health there is. It won't make you stressed either. So it'll be better to do that than looking at it and then getting distracted by it and then end up dying from that. So those are the 5 tips plus 1. I hope those help you. And now I'll also be going over a few tips in just fighting in general. So when you're fighting most mobs, they tend to jump at you. So I would say to like prepare for their jumps and move back correctly at the right time. Time everything, because most of the attacks in Bee Swarm Simulator is about timing. So if you time it correctly, you can easily dodge out of the way and avoid getting hurt. For things like the fire in the ants area, jump over those. Since those, you can actually jump over them, I would suggest jumping over them and avoiding the other ants in the area. For the snail, I would suggest possibly going AFK, because the snail takes a long time unless you have some very high level bees and like the demon mask or something. And lastly, I would say don't waste stingers. So only use stingers if you have to, because stingers will eventually be very useful for getting like the demon mask or getting one of the guards or just increasing your stats in general. Okay, so that's about it. So just enjoy this quick time lapse that I have for you guys of me just collecting honey and completing some quests, and I'll see you when the time lapse is over.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give, never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go.
So that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like down below and comment for any other topics you have questions on or anything else you need help with. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. And remember, you all are beautiful.